Hello and welcome to Teal House Farm. Today is a cold, rainy, nasty day. We've got freezing rain coming down, and so I thought it would be a good time to get some stuff done that we need to do on the inside of the chicken coop. We're working on a DIY rollaway nest box. I have chickens that love to eat eggs, and I have never been able to remedy this, and so we're gonna try and make a quick little DIY rollaway nest box, see if we can stop this from happening. I'm basically gonna take a nest box that I've already got and see if I can transform it into a rollaway nest box. I just have spare parts and pieces of things that I'm gonna use to do this, so let's see what happens. Alright folks, I'm calling it quits for today. It's gonna get too dark to vlog, and I'm just rushing around too quick to make this a good vlog and show you what I'm doing. But I've got all of my boards down here, and I know there's a gap here, but I've got mats. I've got old like floorboard mats for cars, just real cheap ones, and they'll cover that gap. And you can see I put my board up top here so my eggs can roll under. So basically all I have left to do is build a frame around this and then slap a door on top of it, put my mats in, and then we'll have rollaway nest boxes. Hopefully I can do this tomorrow. I gotta clean up all my junk, and then we'll get right back at you tomorrow to finish this thing up. Okay, we're on day 2 of our Rollout nest box. There's a few things I'm going to change, I think, that I hope will make this a little bit better. First, I picked up some door mats, and they're a little bit thicker than the like car floor mats. I was afraid that the ones for the car, they're real cheap plastic and really thin, and it wasn't gonna cushion the eggs enough. I'm a little concerned that the slope on this next box is a little bit too much. It's gonna be a little too rough on the eggs, but we'll see. I'm also kind of concerned that my gap, this is a 3 over here, it's a 3-inch gap. And I think the chickens are still going to be able to reach through and get the eggs. So I kind of want to put just a little piece, I don't know, a little piece of something here, or maybe on the, here would be easier, on the back side to make it a little bit shorter so they can't reach in and get the eggs here on the back end. So I'm just going to cut the mats to size. I'm going to put a board, basically build a little frame for my door, and that's it. I'm gonna toss a few shavings on top so that they know that, hey, this is a nest box. Not enough shavings to slow down the roll of the eggs, but just enough to give them an idea to jump up in there and give it a shot. So last night the low was like 6 or 7 degrees, 8 degrees, something like that. The high today is 20 and there's no wind, thank goodness. But it's cold out today. The only other thing I really want to change on this, you can see where my hinge is. I had screws that are way too long on both sides. I just could not find shorter screws, so I'm gonna stop at the hardware store and spend a couple pennies for that. But other than that, I think this is done. Like I said, I'm gonna experiment with this a little bit. I have that bar in the back that I can raise and lower depending on if my eggs are coming out too fast or not fast enough. I can also raise and lower this bar. It's just held on by a couple of nails. And that will raise or lower my nest box. So if they're going too fast and all my eggs are cracking, I can lower it. Anyway, we'll keep you updated with this and let you know how it turns out. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. The other thing I really hope is that the actual place to capture the eggs is deep enough. It might need to be a little bit deeper so they can't get to the eggs. I'm still a little bit afraid of that, but we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. I'll keep you updated and let you know how it turns out. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.